right.
Save everyone.
Galeth, on your horse, man. What are you doing?
I need to make my check first.
Come on.
I can control my fucking horse.
You've got a charge target.
Well, hopefully I have to...
Hit him. Unleash your anger.
There we go. Alright, so I can control my horse.
Okay.
Now I'm going to try to have my horse fight.
Use your anger.
I think it's just a DC.
Give in.
Yeah, okay, so good. So I made both my ride checks. Yay! And then, yeah, I'm going to charge this guy right here.
So you guide with your knees.
Guy with my knees.
That charge path will incur an
choose.
AOO. That one won't.
This one won't, this one will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess that's fine.
Push
Don't
the knight
fall
and his
off the
horse off the
cliff.
hill. Ha! It's Euchre's Hill.
Okay, so you come charging in with your longsword and your heavy shield, and you're guiding your horse with your knees. Is that what you're doing?
And the horse also gets to make an attack.
Sure.
So, yeah. Because I did it. I made it. I made it happen. Time to attack.
It's time.
York turns around and there's a knight on a barded horse.
Yeah, that's right.
Bard horse.
I think
Bard
scale barding is what you got?
Yeah, it's scale mail.
It's medium barding on your horse?
Yeah, he's that type of mount.
Which doesn't slow it down.
Slow.
Doesn't slow it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
never
he's
mind
the
then.
charger archetype, so he gets around that.
Excuse me, guys.
Let's see here. 7.
Mercedes, I told you to come in later.
Oh.
I'm assuming you're talking about cars, Ahmed.
Okay. AC 21, I believe, is a hit.
Yes. And then spirited
Double
charge,
damage. Double damage. Double damage. Double damage.
Oh, we need a lance on you.
I have a lance, but not
Pointy
again.
stick.
Pointy
Where's your
stick
quick
just-
draw?
It's in his arse. He fell on it.
Yeah, I was like, I want quick draw, but I don't have it yet. It's coming. It's coming.
All of your face.
You should ask Uker to train you. He'll train you. Uka.
Train ya. Well, I'll just pick it up next time I level, or
That's what I mean.
two from now.
You know that he's got enough feats to play with when he's taking quick draw at level 5.
Yeah, I know. I was a little feet starved for this character. Strength, Bard Song,
Times 2, motherfucker.
Power Attack.
Motherfucker.
Okay, cool. 24 damage
Holy shit.
from one hit.
Okay, so you ride that orc down. He's
Is he
still,
dead?
No, he's still standing.
All right, now the horse.
Now the
Kicks
horse
him in the
attacks.
The horse.
dick. Or is he a nippy horse?
He does both. I guess we'll use a hoof for this one. I think it's the same damage.
He's kicky horse.
It's like D6.
The horse rears up and
Kicky the horse.
Kicky the horse. The horse. Yeah. Does the horse get bonus for
charge.
Charge,
Certainly does.
certainly.
Well,
does.
charge, but I mean, does he get bonus from the music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, he knows. He knows what music's about. I believe that is.
Oh, no.
no, natural one.
Oh no.
No! Don't slip and fall, horse! Oh no! Oh no!
Right
No!
off the cliff, horse.
John's 4-hour paladin.
A 5. That's probably not too
easy.
bad.
That's not too bad.
No, 1 to 15 is dexterity check DC 20 or fall prone.
Oh well, he's mostly on the land.
DC 20 check or fall prone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright.
Well, being prone's not that bad.
Yeah.
Being prone at the bottom of the hill, that's bad.
Yeah. Almost made it. I don't think I'm getting a +1 from anywhere.
No, Gallanth does need to make a ride check.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Oh no.
Nope.
Oh no.
So I do have a military saddle, which I think has a percentile chance of keeping me on the horse.
Let me just have a look at ride when your mount falls.
If you pick what square you land in.
If you fail the ride check, you take 1d6 points of damage and are prone.
On top of your horse?
So you failed a soft fall. Give me a second.
Hold on.
Soft fall is DC 15.
Here we go. Saddle.
If the rider, no, that's for if you go unconscious.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's not the.
What was the DC not to fall out of the?
To not fall and not fall prone and take D6 damage is DC 15.
Okay, so yeah, so even the +2 for the saddle isn't enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so I fall prone, take D6 damage.
Yeah. So first we're gonna roll the. Actually, we're not gonna roll the D6 yet. We're gonna roll a D5. 1 is north. 2. Basically, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Jesus.
and 5 is the same square that your horse is in. You don't want 3.
Right. Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
I guess I'll do it to you, so that's fine.
Yeah, well, you already are doing it to me, so make it roll.
All right. Oh no!
All right. Does Lokrik have Featherfall?
Oh no.
Lokrik's a bard. Does he have Featherfall?
Lokrik has Featherfall.
It's an immediate action spell.
However, he's wearing armor and has a 17% chance armor spell failure.
I think Lokrik likes armor guys. But,
your horse kind of fell down, that's what horses do, and it bounced its backside out, and Gals just went momentum towards where he charged, and is up in the air. Lokrik, he casts a spell. 17% chance. You want me to roll this one as well?
Yeah.
94.
Okay, good. There we go. So you're going down slow, but you're going down.
Like, you're doing this, and then you're like, well, that's slow, and you're doing this soft sort of bounce down the hillside. Next turn, you can make a climb check to see how, we'll see how, if you can catch yourself along the cliff face before you end up where all the orcs are.
With Featherfall, he falls at 60 feet per round, I believe.
Yeah,
yep.
But he has a better chance now to actually catch himself on the side. You are prone, and there's no damage because basically, before you hit the ground, you got Featherfall.
Are there any ropes he can try to grab onto?
That's what we're gonna roll on his turn next time.
Okay.
He's in the process of being launched off the cliff.
I don't think you can be prone if you're not on the ground.
Sure. You are airborne. How about that?
Airborne. Shit! That's one coming.
See, and this is why we bring bards. Bards, so good.
Yeah, it was the 17% chance arcane spell.
Oh god. Of course. Of course.
That made that a really nice. Okay, so awesome. Uker. We'll be laughing about that for a very long time.
So
maybe my worst of attacks. Uker is going to kick this orc off of Uker's mountain.
Okay.
This is my mountain. My cliff.
Uker
Fuck you. 24 kicks that orc 10 feet. Does it provoke an AOO? He takes 10 damage plus he falls.
Plus 8d6, which is what Gallus should be taking right now.
It's only 24 damage on this one, but he did take an axe to the face previously.
Yeah, so he's dead, tumbling down the hill.
Who am I? Why am I falling off this cliff? This is the worst day ever.
What's going on?
They can't even remember your name.
As a move action, I am just going to check to see if I have any alchemy things. Like I could try to tanglefoot you to the side of the mountain.
It's so great. You guys are going to have to climb down to help.
Marty, are there any plants along the side of this place?
No, they don't. They don't seem to have a lot of shrubbery growing along the cliff face. Like there might be moss and stuff, but nothing significant that you saw. It's kind of windswept.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know you're gonna try to do an entangle.
Okay, I'm just gonna 5-foot step.
Down below, probably, but okay. Uker's.
I just 5-foot step over to.
Oh, you want me to bull rush you? Do you?
No, well, that could be fun too.
Axe warrior.
I can take 8d6 fall damage.
Okay.
Don't be so happy about that there, Daisy.
They're dumb nuts.
No, sorry,
Yeah.
it's Zildin, then the axe warrior. I'm like, what happened to the archer? So.
Alright. Zildin.
I mean, I can take 8d6 fall damage too, probably, but I don't want to.
I don't want to be here right now.
Right.
Well, I guess we'll do Axe Warrior 8.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't charge someone on the edge of a cliff.
This is why you take the arrow.
Yeah.
AC 28
Oh,
and AC 12.
AC 28 hits. Wait, are you attacking Emilia or are you 5-foot stepping back?
No, I don't have to. I got Point Blank Master.
How do you play
Yes,
Master
at,
before
at third
fourth?
level, Zen
How do
Archer.
you-
Zen Archer.
Fucking okay. I guess.
So yeah, Aslan's holding the front line, or Zildin, sorry, and just firing arrows into them. He's like 3rd level Legolas on shrooms.
Literally.
And he's actually on shrooms, so. Although he probably lost most of his buzz in the teleport.
What's with Archer
15
liking
damage.
shrooms? What is this thing that keeps happening?
I don't know. 15 damage against which one? 8 or 7?
8.
Okay.
8.
That injures the really tough orc badly, but it's still got a lot of punch left. Yeah, they smell even worse than Azuldan does. They also smell like their eyes are bloodshot, like they might have taken some sort of substance before entering into combat. Oberon is finally going to get involved. Oberon is going to stick his head out around the side, kind of hiding behind Lemio. And I think he's going to cast Magic Missile.
Imagine.
Huh? By the time you got here. See that when he went flying over the fucking edge? Dipped on his horse.
Dips on his horse.
Warrior 8, perhaps?
He could run in and heal someone, but that involves getting really close to these axe wielding orcs. He could do color spray. Yeah.
Color spray.
Color spray is fucking
Awesome.
goddamn
Yeah, it is.
amazing.
Okay.
The beauty.
How dare
Right
you?
there.
How dare you approach this artifact? That's what he says to them. The orcs don't understand what he's saying, but
If he goes here, he can get both of them. God damn it! Where's my penis? Oh, there's my penis.
That's what she said.
It looks. Everybody, look at the screen. It looks like a penis. Just done.
yeah.
There's something wrong with your penis,
He
Adam.
doesn't.
Or he could go here and cast it down. But otherwise, he
At
can't
the
get
very
both.
least, the color indicates a circulation problem.
Okay, so
Or-
that's 30 feet of movement there,
So he could go here and cast.
and cast
But it'd be a
defensively.
melee. Yeah, that's the only way he can get both.
Okay, so he will cast defensively. His concentration check is +9. He's going to use potent magic to raise the DC by 2, so his caster
I like
level
that
becomes
for-
+11.
That's pretty cool.
The DC is 17.
Oh, actually, I might be talking about my.
No, that works.
Yeah. Okay.
So he gets them both, and I think they need to make will saves. Color spray. He's casting it 2 levels higher. Or no, he's increasing the DC by 2. They are what, 4 hit dice?
It's bad for them. Being stunned is bad.
They are 3 hit die warriors.
Being stunned and blind is bad.
It's bad.
Being stunned
yeah.
and blind
Oh,
and
it's
dead.
so
right
bad.
now.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, will negates, and these axe warriors +3. And Oberon's DC is, getting used to this character, 17 plus spell level, so DC 18.
Playing a character that could speak only in animalistic grunts for a few levels was pretty fun.
Oh, what's his name?
5 int. Ah!
Okay, so one of them is stunned. Actually, the first one is stunned. the less injured one.
He drops his axe.
He drops his axe at Azildan's feet, and leaving the injured one there, who blinks off the spell. The Doom Prophet begins to arrive. He's in heavy armor. He takes a double move. Actually, he takes a single move and casts a spell.
He looks kind of cool.
Yeah, he does.
Ingrid is not around. She's going to visit the others to see what's going on.
Stop trying to hit me in the hip, right?
Lemio. Stumpworth gets a couple of whacks.
Yeah, might as well get that guy to do something. All right, buddy. See what you got. +5s.
Did my axe warriors go?
They went and I got AOs to hit.
Okay, yeah.
Nat 20, confirm. 19!
Nice. Chart.
Does 14 hit, by the way?
14?
Yeah.
No, you got 19. AC 19 hits.
Okay, no, I was just checking the first one. Okay, cool.
AC 14 does not.
1D, 100.
Oh, this is Stumpworth
63.
crippling?
Yeah.
Give me a D52 for a chart.
Critical. Bludgeoning.
This is
48.
This is us going to that critical chart. This is bad.
Creature attacking dice. Ah, crap.
What is
Worst
Stumpworth's?
critical
What
ever.
is Stumpworth's?
Int?
Oh, this is a miss.
Bludgeoning.
Sorry, this is a miss. Critical hit. It's a bludgeoning. 48. Critical damage, and the target is knocked prone unless he makes a fort save equal to the confirmation roll.
DC 19 fort save.
Knocked prone.
Doom. And probably knocked out.
1D
Oh, but maybe not
8.
killed.
+3.
So isn't it D6s?
Stumpworth? Oh, sorry, you're right. I was thinking of the
The holy weapon. Yes.
yeah, it's
Spiritual
a
weapon.
D6
So
plus
2
3.
D6 plus 6.
2D6 plus 6. 16.
Bonk.
Yeah, he's disabled and prone.
Lemio.
That's it, Stumpworth. You see it? One touch is all it takes.
Finally, one of his punches just it hit and bonk. Yeah, it's like anvils at the end of his gnarled hands, and that orc drops. His one tusk is moved over quite a bit. Lots of
All right,
pain.
sorry to interrupt for a second. Just gotta go pick up my wife. When Azildan's turn comes, he is going to move to here and
Okay.
ready a hold person for the Doomsayer.
Okay, so getting off a whole
Nice.
person.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for him to get a bit closer so people can dogpile him.
Get a little bit closer. Don't be shy. All right.
Yeah.
Step right
I'll
up,
be
step
back.
right up.
With some Azildan extra dry. Oh, weird. That was Lemio. What did Lemio do?
Oh, Lemio did
Cheered.
He's cheering on.
Ah, good
Stumpworth.
job. Good job, Stumpworth. That's it. That's it, buddy.
Okay, Stumpworth
let
turns
me-
to look at you because you said his name.
Just keep swinging.
Who's got the most damage here?
Azildan has got 15.
Azildan? Okay. Does he look beat up? Like really beat up? Is he
What is
bloodied?
15 for the archer.
I
He
don't
wouldn't
believe so.
blood me, but
It's got 36 hit points, so almost half.
okay. So I will go in and cast something. I'll go in and do a cure light wound on him. So I'll cast it here, move in and touch him.
What's your move speed?
20. Yay! Frickin' elf!
So
we're
cast
so-
and
we're
move and
so
hold
low
the charge.
Yeah, cast, move, hold a charge. You're hiding behind the wizard. Galith.
I'm falling.
Okay, you're falling at 60 feet per
Climb
round.
check.
Yeah, let's make a climb check. This is going to be easier because you are
Oh, the climb DC to catch while falling.
14.
That's not great.
Yeah, I have lots of armor.
Get naked.
Catch yourself while falling is 20 plus the DC. There are ropes nearby, so it's 5. I'm gonna make this 10 easier because you are moving. Slow. So the DC is. Actually, at this part, there's a slope, so the DC is 5.
Okay.
What did you roll?
14.
Okay, so you go down about 15 feet and you grab a hold of the rope. You kind of did that. I grabbed the rope and I kept on falling, and there's a bit of smoke coming from your gauntlets.
So he halted his descent, which I think ends the fall.
Yeah.
Don't fail the climb check climbing.
So now I
hold on and pull him up.
Now I can start moving, right?
Yeah. So, catching yourself while falling feels like an immediate.
Probably. So I'm gonna start climbing. I'm not gonna try to climb super fast or anything. I'm just gonna start climbing on the rope.
Okay, man, in full plate, kind of.
Just get
21.
Pull you up, man.
21.
The DC of the
22.
climb. Yeah, so you climb up 1/4 of your speed per move. So
It's not a whole
You go
lot.
5.
5,
I go 5.
and then your other
Per
move.
move.
Same thing.
Another 5.
Another 5. Okay. Ooker, you can see Gal.
Uh oh. Do I have to roll a climb check for both moves?
No, I can.
Yes.
No. Well,
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Thanks, Adam.
Hopefully no.
no, I'll let you go up here as your full round action for a climb.
Okay.
That'll be too cruel. Ooker. Oh, and then your
Hold
horse stands from prone.
Correct.
So we
Sees you over the edge, jumps
Takes
over
an
you.
arrow.
did miss the orcs then, because this orc didn't get a chance to swing anything.
Got it.
So the orcs came up. I got an AOO, knocked one off. I knocked the other one off on my turn. Somewhere in the middle there, the orc should have tried to chop something.
Yep. So he's gonna try to chop you, Ooker.
Okay.
You're flinging orcs off the cliff.
Yep, it's fun.
AC 21.
Oh, he chops me.
Sorry, that should be AC 19.
He still chops me.
AC 18.
He still chops me.
No, it's not a. It's not a negotiation. 8 damage, and then the
All right.
AOO as the horse got up.
Oh, you bastard.
Go ahead. Try
AC
to hit my horse of steel.
AC 20
he
while
hits.
prone.
Ah, darn it.
The horse takes 9.
Okay.
And then this guy would have had a chance to hit Azildan before he got stunned. Give me a second. Yeah, Oberon went after. Nat 1 would have hit Azildan. Okay, so we're good. All right, Uger.
Uker is going to retort with his own axe.
The horse gets to attack, right?
What's that?
Stand.
The horse stands and he can still get a single attack, a bite or a hoof.
Yeah. Hoof him.
Oh, really? You're going to bark at the neighbors? Oh, there's people in the back. Oh, there's people in the back. I know.
AC 16 hits the raging orc.
Hey, you're shedding.
Yes,
Sweet.
the bard song hoof to the face.
Oh!
Ow!
And these aren't no regular orcs. These are like orc elite warriors.
Super orcs. That's the worst.
Super orcs.
12 damage from the hoof.
That's pretty good damage.
That's a pretty
from
big
Mr.
horse.
Pony.
Good
Plus
horse.
8 strength? Holy
Good horse.
tits.
No, he's power attacking.
Power
Female-
attacking horse? Holy
Female
tits.
horse.
He's got a 21 strength,
All
power
right.
attacking, and he's getting 1 from the bard song.
So,
Uker.
Uker. Ah! AC 24.
The horse bounced the orc off of the runestone.
Oh, only 19 damage this time.
Whoa! You take off the orc's arm, 19 damage, 40, 55 damage.
Might be in con.
Rage, death. No, he's disabled.
Yeah.
You chopped off an arm though. Azildan.
Azildan moves,
Mark-
as he said previously. This dude is prone and disabled, so I don't think he's worried about that. And this guy doesn't have a weapon, so he's gonna just fucking walk over to his spot.
He'll take the prone AOs. Is that what?
I think so. This is what he said, right? No,
Yep.
nobody's like.
Yep.
And he's gonna ready his whole person, so dude boy gets to lose a hit point.
AC 22 with a -4.
Let's just see what Azuldan has for an AC. He's got AC 19 and no buff spell.
Okay, so 9 damage as he tries to take him out at the foot.
Where the hell are you going?
I think that incapacitates that guy.
Shit, I just got here.
Check this out. It's going to be good. Except in a Cockney accent for some reason. He's the Cockney guy. I don't know.
He's been around
Sounds
halflings for too
gonna be
long. Cockney
slight.
halflings.
Oh lord.
This axe warrior spends the entire round stunned, so he kind of shakes off the stunning.
Okay.
And then it's. Oh wait, no, he failed, and he is.
He's 3 hit dice, so it should be D4 plus 1.
Yeah. Nope, I'll put the stun back. Stun lock. Okay.
It's a legitimate strategy.
Lokrik is redoing Bard Song and steps in front of the wizard. Oberon.
Low levels rage is so little.
Oberon retreats back to the safety inside the building.
He goes, I did it, and runs away.
All right. He is then going to cast a magic missile. He will put all 3 missiles on half-orc. 3 because he's using another one of his arcane bond points, or arcane points from Arcanist. Somebody could roll a 3d4 plus 3 for me. That'd be great.
All right.
Cheesy broken arcanist with her cheesy broken arcanist powers.
12 damage. It's pretty good magic missile.
12 damage. Yep.
Shot.
Okay. Doom Prophet.
Prophesize your own doom.
When he gets around that corner, make your will save.
Zoldan. He casts his hold person. Hold person is a standard action spell, or did they nerf it?
It's I believe it's standard action. It's just the dominate is the one that is full round.
Standard.
Yep.
Okay, will negates.
Chill out, man.
My Doom Prophet only has a +6 will.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Have fun getting knocked off the cliff. My cliff.
19 on the save.
Azuldan has a wisdom of 20, so that's a DC 17.
+2s from anything special.
Plus 2 would make a DC 19, and that was his Owl's Wisdom, which he cast previously and it ran out. That's alright.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way, motherfucker.
The old-fashioned way.
Lost track of where he was. So he started moving. The spell went off. He shrugged it off.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
He gets to the other side of the table. Slams his fist down on top of the table, and there's black energy that begins to coil out from his fist.
Good. I like where he's standing.
Mm.
Ah! Fuck!
Who's this Groomsh guy? Why is he so mean?
We better investigate this.
So it's 8 necromantic damage, DC
Something safe for half.
14 save for half. Will save.
Azuldan saves for half.
Okay, so he takes 4. Stumpworth?
This is a reflex.
Oh,
Will save.
save.
Stumpy. Oh, he's gonna take it.
The guy accidentally killed his
7.
own orc warrior.
Stumpy takes 4 damage.
Duh, he's hurting his axe warriors more than... Lemmy's in this, and so is Oberon. Oberon failed and take the full 8.
Quit being made out of paper.
And Lemmy?
Will.
Stop being an elf
Yep,
wizard.
give me 1 sec. Will
Cover
save is
Toughen up.
illusion. And
I'm going to teach you how to get hit points by just whacking you a bunch.
Micro,
That is what the hit points training is sort of the
Stop hitting
What's
me.
the DC? What's the DC?
pain is weakness
14.
leaving your body.
4. Okay, I made it. How much damage?
You said that with such a cheery voice.
8 save for half.
Pain is
Okay,
weakness
so-
leaving your body.
Exactly.
So happy.
Okay, so he calls it the name of perhaps a god some of you might recognize, Groosh. And dark energy comes out of his fists. He seems pretty
He
sure...
blathers on and uses evil magic. That's what I know.
He seems pretty sure of himself that he came all the way up to you guys and used that power. Lemio.
Okay, so I've got
You're
a
holding a
charge in my
charge.
hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I use it, does that
That's your action.
is that a standard?
Standard still. Yep.
Standard.
That guy's freaked up. All right. Damn it.
Azuldan has some ouchies.
Mark always kind of plays his characters that way.
Oh,
So
very much.
I move and give him 1d8 plus 3.
If I was a life insurance salesman, I wouldn't be insuring Mark's character.
He gets. I'll adjust his character. He gets 5 damage
You have
back.
some
Okay,
high risk
I just
life
did.
behavior.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Speaking of which, Galeth,
How you doing?
you
Oh,
got,
hey,
you got
Paladin, get your
you got
ass
one
up
more
here. We've
climb
got
check
evil
to make.
clerics to kill.
Climbing.
Marty, did you do his damage?
I
He
did.
still says 28.
Oh, we were both editing at the same time.
Oh god, a 4.
Oh,
Okay, so you don't make
you
any
make
progress?
no progress with that move. Now I'll let you make your second strength, your second climb check.
12. There we go.
So this one,
5 more feet.
You're at the top. You're at the edge. I step on your fingers.
He's doing
I
that. He's
didn't
doing
see
that. He's
that.
doing that military climb, like he's walking up the side and just powering up with his armor.
Use your feet. Uker is going to take the AOO, run over here, and push him off the cliff.
Okay, see 20 on the AO.
I'll take give me some damage. Come on, hurt me.
9 damage.
Okay.
He hits you with the butt end of his axe in your knee.
And he takes a hit point from the. He's disabled. All right, I'm gonna run over here, and you figure out his CMD because I'm pushing him off the cliff.
Because it's
Pushing the
time.
cleric off the cliff. There's no AOO to this, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Rage power.
Oh, my cleric's CMD is...
I get a 22.
18?
All right, so you go 10 feet over and 80 feet down.
This one, you actually just put your foot against him and went, oh, and like right against the side of his hip, and he went like flipping down as he goes flying up. You hear him hit the side and then hit the side, and then gonna roll and hit the side. Okay, all right. So roll damage. There's a chance you might meet this guy again.
26 damage.
Is that including the 10?
That's not including the 10, so 36 damage with the 10.
Well, I wonder whose doom he was profiting. You can hear at the bottom of the hill after a few moments.
Hey, why don't you finish him off with a bomb? Don't want to see that guy come again.
Let's hope these guys don't do Klingon promotions, because this guy is probably going to be, he's going to be out of it. He's going to lose his job here in a second. Nice hat, Stab.
I feel so good right now. You have no idea.
Zildin turns around and is going to put 2 arrows into the guy that's in front of Lokrik.
Yeah.
I'm going to just roll 2d20s here.
Yeah.
Doing like how much?
Worth.
It looks like d8 plus 5, so 2d8 plus 10, plus Bard Song, plus Point Blank Shot. Did he take Point Blank Shot?
14.
He must have. Yeah. 23 damage to the orc, who's already got 20 damage. Yeah, by the time he gets unstunned, he'll be
done.
He'll be gone. Okay, at this point in time, even though you've taken out some of their effectively special forces and those orcs that were quite able to
scale
climb
the
walls.
walls of Mount Olympus, like this is
right to scale the massive cliff. There are signs and sounds that not only has the siege engine, or perhaps several siege engines, continue to rock further into the village, but there are now the sounds of horns and panicked people and distant fighting as the full part of the assault is now underway, as this poor village or this poor plateau town of Runeshod is under attack. So I think what we're gonna do is just keep track of the hit points and the powers that we've used. Do a good job at keeping track of those things, because it's going to now be, and maybe in a separate sheet, because for the next 4 games are the back stories for your characters.
Right.
And then the game after that will be how you guys handle the assault on Rimshot.
Do you want us to
horse,
put it all in the minis in this
out
map?
of town.
I ride down the cliff. Hey, can you cast a spell again? It's a magical falling horse.
It's actually not a terrible idea.
Well, yeah, you could decide this whole good thing is this.
What's the penalty for shifting alignment in the first?
I will roll the punches if that's the way you want to play.
All right, I've got everything that I've utilized already written down.
Okay, because
Where do we write this down? Do you want to just any
I just put it on my mini.
maybe at the bottom of the sheet. Yeah, the mini's fine too, because I can save the campaign.
I'll put it at the bottom of the sheet.
Okay.
2 bombs. I've used my mutagen is currently running. My expeditious retreat. I used my spare +1 level 1 potion, and I've used 2 bombs and 6 rounds of my rage. I've only got 4 rounds of rage left. Full level. I kicked that priest off the cliff like a boss. This is Sparta, motherfucker. Oh god.
So yeah, let me do a little bit of XP.
Woo! XP.
Just wait till when I start knocking you into shit when I kick you, you fall prone.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to when I can overrun people and they go prone, and when they go prone, they provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
I just trample people down and then take a stab at them or a kick or something. Keep going.
Yeah.
Who needs lightning bolts? I've got horse.
He is my
Cast
lightning.
push.
Cast push.
Cast
Forceful
body
hand.
slam. Power bomb. Off the top rope.
That reminds me of that fight we had that while back where we were fighting on that bridge, and I kept using the Lucerne hammer to bull rush people off the edge.
Yeah.
Bull rushing people off the edge of things is fun. Until
Yes,
it
it
happens to
is.
you, and then it's not great.
I think that was a good first session. We do this little thing where we name the sessions at the end of the night. What do you think tonight should be called?
This is my mountain.
My mountain.
Or King of the Hill. King of the
Or
Hill.
King of the Hill's pretty
King
good.
of the
that
Hill.
King of the Hill. All right. So I had originally called it Strange Runes, but that's because I knew what some of
was
the
happening.
things were.
Yeah.
But King of the Hill is something that we'll remember. I'm gonna give you guys 250 XP for just character creation and doing all that jazz. And then
Sweet.
we can talk about what you guys actually defeated and/or encountered tonight, if you can help me remember. So the first thing was, I screwed you guys over with not remembering who you guys were. So I'll give you a CR. I'll give you a CR3 for that.
Nice.
Then we had
The 3 random grappling hooks with
the
dudes
three,
coming.
The 3 random grappling hooks with dudes coming. So I'll give you 3 CR1s.
Lady Pants popped out.
Yep. She used a level appropriate role-playing encounter. So a CR3.
She did not attack us, which was nice.
Yep.
Then there was the 2 skulking bastards and the sword dancers, or the axe dancers.
Oh yeah, the axe dancers were now.
Like 6th level monks.
No. The axe dancers were. The Doom Prophet was a 4th level priest. Let me do him first, because I've got his sheet open. So he's a CR3. Off the cliff. And then we had 6 3rd level orc barbarians. Those are CR2s.
They're really rough CR2s, by the way. Just anybody out there who's running stuff, orcs are. It's like they're way tough. they're a good mob enemy if you try to kill your players.
The skulking rogues were CR3s. So
The reason for that is because they don't go down.
Yeah, they just keep swinging and they can do huge damage.
Yep.
now the dancing axes, or the axe dancer.
Yeah.
These were 60 hit point monk 8.
Monk 8.
8.
That's a lot of monk there.
Also, as an aside, if you
So,
like playing that
CR7?
kind of character, half orcs have a racial feat chain you can go down that basically gives them the full orc abilities to just keep going.
True, but if you do that, your storyteller, DM, whatever you want to call him, doesn't get to capture you. You only die. You never get the. You wake up in a dark room. You feel water dripping on your face. Like, you don't get any of those sorts of scenes.
So if you want to avoid that kind of shenanigans, build your deathless orc zealot ferocity character who just can't ever be captured, and enjoy that.
Yeah.
So I will post the character sheets once I get the OneNote plugin working properly. And then we've got 4 worlds. Whose backstory are we going to do next weekend?
Do you want to just roll randomly for it?
Next weekend, Marty, I'll be late.
Okay.
It's
Not
not you.
Ahmed.
So probably not Ahmed. So Ahmed's actually, because he's from a world-spanning tree, I was thinking of doing his either first or last.
Well, I guess we'll do it
last.
So maybe last, because Yggdrasil does play potentially one plot point of the campaign, is kind of the way I would put it.
Right, how else are you going to get around?
So we've got 3 worlds. We've got Gazarija, Agrova, and Nalbrin. Gazarija is basically the Acunian people are enjoying 200 years after their conquest, picture Mongol hordes conquering basically the known world, and it's 200 years that their empire has stood. And things are slowly becoming more corrupt over time. This is also where the Uker, the wrestler, came from. It is a sort of a Eastern-style world dominated by humans, but there are minor races including Nezumi, Nagaji, Kenku, Kitsune, Goblins, and Oni. It is essentially, if we gave the world traits, I would call it a prosperous empire and a dominant warrior culture. They still basically think very highly of the warriors of the culture. And we've basically taken the Mongolian pantheon and simply called it the Akunian pantheon, and the head of that pantheon, of course, is the red god of war, Tengri. Tengri may not be enjoying this era of prosperity and peace. Perhaps the gods themselves have become restless. The magic on the world has enhanced illusion, inhibited evocation. So we had talked about that a little bit later. And the tech level of the world is late medieval, with a whole hodgepodge of gods. So that's Gazarija, where Euchre is from. Agrova. And I'll put write-ups about these worlds. I think I might have already done this already, but I'll put the write-ups about these worlds on DieDragonDie.com underneath the Legends setting, along with our house rules and some references of where we got original images from. There's a nice page that describes some of the products from Paizo and other places that we use. So feel free to click on those and buy them on Amazon. Agrova is an agrarian world that was inherited by victorious halflings that defeated fell necromancers when the other races failed. It's a temperate world. It's a temperate world where halflings are achieving sort of a medieval or late medieval tech level, even though the previous civilizations had like a Renaissance level of tech. The halfling pantheon, of course, is worshipped there, like the classic Yondala sort of thing. The traits of the world is that it's an agrarian paradise, but it has necromantic influence. So, while Azaldan is a half-elf, raised by an elf who taught him the ways of Zen archery, we're going to have to come up with a better name for Zen, like sort of an elven name for that. So that's something we can think of before we do his backstory.
How would I have archery?
just whisper a lot.
Some no, there needs lots of L's and W's.
There you go.
But something we can repeat, that's the problem. So Agrova's got this really nice mix, and something bad is happening to these worlds. While I've kind of plucked the players from their worlds, I expect that eventually they may go back there, but eventually they may want to go back with powerful friends at their sides. So that's kind of how I'm setting up. It doesn't have to necessarily be like a race to go back, but there are bad things happening in these collection of prime worlds. Of course, discovering means of traveling back there might be interesting. That brings us to one last thing. Remind me to do one last group of int checks at the end. So maybe I'm not quite done. Nalbrin is mired in a dark age, as the grace and might of legendary kings failed long ago. Nalbrin is an early medieval dark age, human-dominated world. Its magic is limited for some reason to 5th level arcane and 5th level divine. There are all sorts of implications there. Of course, these limitations can be overcome through the use of artifacts or maybe deities themselves. The traits of this world is legendary legacy, King Urther, and the Silver Knights of Legend.
Okay.
The story of this legendary king, his knights, enemies, and artifacts have spread to many worlds beyond Nalbrin. The people of Nalbrin believe that their world is the source and stage for these legends. And then the other trait is squabbling fiefdoms. The northern continent is dominated and terrorized by minor warlords and robber barons who rule over small fiefdoms. Warfare, death, and misery are commonplace.
Come on, shithole, man. I thought the necromantic hippie place would be a shithole. Nah, that's the shithole, mate. You know, man.
And then Yggdrasil doesn't quite have a write-up because it's not necessarily a world, and it's more of this like world-spanning place. But I did do a small write-up of the particular town that Lemmy is from, and it's called Stemma Glen. So Stemma Glen is a gnomish or dominated gnome town that is actually situated not on one of these worlds, but in the boughs of the tree of Yggdrasil itself. Given that it is potentially a planar, and I don't think you've got many ranks in planes, so you may or may not know, you're still considered a Prime World denizen, given that Stemma Glen is very close to the connections to Prime World. So you're not like a native outsider or anything like that. That's all I'm going to say about Yggdrasil. Now the last set of int checks.
Okay. I just want to say I want to go to the Earthurian ghetto. I want to go to the Earthurian ghetto planet. That's the one I want to go to next week. That seems like the most ridiculous.
Okay, so
that's my vote. I don't know.
We can take a trip to Dark Age Dark Age misery if you'd like.
Going to the ghetto.
So my inspirations for that is there was this, I forget if it was CBC or History Channel, but they did this like how balls was the Dark Age, kind of like 2 hours about the Middle Ages and the Dark Ages, and it was just like you don't want to live during these times. You don't
want to live pre-sewer systems.
Right.
Yeah, that's part of it.
When you're time travel, you either want to hit the Roman Empire in the Roman Empire and speak Latin, or skip the whole thing.
Go forward in time.
Go forward. You know.
Wait till toilets.
Yeah, you don't want to be around. Just the shitty existence that we have.
Bright colors, though. Lots of bright colors.
Strangely, yeah, bright colors was a thing. Like stupidly bright colors where you look like a clown.
Checks. I'm assuming this is like an immediate in check upon what we just did.
Yeah, you guys.
20! I got a natural 20.
He's got a name.
I know everything.
Oh, I don't know nothing. I'm too happy kicking a dude off a cliff.
1d20 plus 1. Nope.
Okay, well you already kind of got little bits of it. So
yeah.
Lemmy, Galeth, know that the magic that brought you here via the rune stones, that you traveled amongst the tree. Like you get this sense that you were traveling along branches and like roots and nodes and had to make like these crazy, like you took this really crazy, almost instantaneous journey, but you remember doing lots of twists and turns. Well, you may not know exactly that that's the way you came, but you got the sense that you may have caught glimpses of the tree, Yggdrasil.
Huh, okay, cool.
Whereas others may have arrived a different way.
Shocking. Shouldn't have ate that cake.
Yeah, I don't think you ate the cake. It's going to be a really bad cake. And
Puppy cake.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm
terrible.
I'm excited for introducing your backstories because I'm going to give you glimpses of like really bad things. Some real good baddies.
Marty likes what TV tropes would refer to as crapsack world.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
I don't know. You found cool dragon hull and like weird runestone and
yes. Crapsack world is the trope where it's like, yeah, you just wouldn't want to live there. It's just, yeah, there's probably some okay things, but it's just no. if you had a choice, you'd be somewhere else.
Adversity breeds innovation and all the stuff that goes along with that.
Sure, and it's up to you guys. If you're gonna be these like larger than life heroes, then maybe changing crapsack worlds into better worlds might be possible. Or you just gotta go,
Also-
that place is crap, let's not go there.
Did I mention kicking the boss off the cliff?
It's pretty cool.
That was
pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
I feel kind of bad. I felt kind of bad when I was writing down the highest damage dealt. I'm like, this is just gonna be my character over and over and over again.
No, you don't worry your pretty head about it. I need to crit to get numbers like that, but I can still get into the hundreds of damage.
But what happens when I'm critting with my lance?
It's okay. I'll have the highest ability check.
There you go.
As long as you don't, like, dehorse yourself off the cliff. And
Exactly.
Also,
Damn you,
there
gravity.
are critical fumbles where you deal damage to self.
True.
And-
you lance yourself through the gun.
Whoa,
you're lying
shit.
there, you're impaled on your own lance.
Horse is looking at you like,
Fuck.
"Get
So
up there, buddy."
Darthanon was one of those guys where his damage scores got into the several hundreds, so about 300 damage, I think, was his best one.
This is a previous
Hey,
paladin.
no.
This is all the way back in 3.5. And we were playing with like dangerous fumbles then, and I believe it was a D4, and it was one of the D4 was you do damage to yourself on a critical fumble. So it was a really strong chance. Again, a really high chance of killing himself. Because it was one of those, I don't know if I want to do 150 damage on this charge or 200 damage on this charge, because I might die because I've only got 80 hit points. So I should probably, like, scale my damage back so you're not, like, you know.
Oh god.
Yeah.
This whole battlefield full of people going, "Hold on, don't try too hard."
Don't try too hard, you might kill yourself.
That's just stupid.
Alright, so we'll do Nalbrin, we'll do Gallus backstory.
Nice.
Just gonna make a note so I know what to prep.
Do you need us to prepare any... Do we have any homework, Marty? Do you need us to prepare any cohort companion?
No,
Type?
I'll do very light work. You might get an email from me saying, here's what you guys are gonna play, or pick the NPC you want to play. For Galith, he would have been on a quest. I have a feeling that he eventually got tired of like this kind of backwater noble life and decided that he was going to go questing. So it might be Gallith's little band. One of you might be his squire. One of you might be a friar. One of you might be a.
I want the Fufu Squire.
Okay.
I want the Fufu Squire. If there's a Fufu Squire on there, I want the Fufu Squire.
Adam wants to play the squire.
Polish my chainmail.
Why, of course, sir.
Fetch me my sword.
So we've
No,
got
I would like to play
Polish
the fawning Squire. That's the
armor.
yeah.
Play Robin to my Batman.
I
Bucky
will
to my
polish all of the
Captain
swords, sir.
Bucky to my Captain America.
Bucky, get in there. Get in there, Bucky.
All right. There might be a strange traveler. Yeah, and then there's probably some enemies in there. Given that Mark's not here, we'll just give Mark the horse. He can play the horse. It's so boring.
Okay, we have to.
Your
like,
rider's
nail-
always got a
Pokemon.
boner for some reason.
It's a female horse, man.
It's on your back. You can't get it off
I have no idea.
all
what that-
day.
I don't think Ahmed knows how horses work.
I don't think they do.
So I guess at the end of these things, you do shoutouts. We're rapidly approaching the end. And this is the end.
Yes.
Okay, so what are we shouting out?
I don't know.
Good game.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks
pretty
for
awesome.
joining us. Thanks for watching, folks, on Twitch and YouTube's. Basically, this is what we do every Saturday. We have laughs and play some D&D or D&D like games. So looking forward to doing this for a long time. I had a fun time doing this tonight. It'll get a little more smooth as we go along, and
We get our grooves.
we get our grooves on. Yeah, I got lots of windows and stuff open here, and it's starting to feel good by the end.
Lark's
Feedback
back.
is always appreciated, whether
Yeah.
it be video quality, audio quality, layouts, things that you'd like to see in terms of graphic design or to make the game more visible. Role-playing kind of stuff. If you just want to call us a bunch of assholes, that's good too.
I mean, it's kind of true, but
it wouldn't be wrong.
It's very
yeah,
true.
it's
It's
just,
so sad. This one especially, asshole.
We're just telling you we already know that. That's all.
right.
He's
So
Captain
you can
Asshole.
tell us, but it is kind of a waste of
His
time.
own team of assholes.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is spiraled way out of control.
Hey, wait, quick question.
So
very
yeah,
important.
please visit Dragon.
Dry
Dragons. This is a much
Dry
different
Dragons
website.
Dry.
So
Whoa, hold on.
DieDragonDie, just to give you an idea of what's going on here, we've got all of our social stuff on here, so if you want to, I will post these videos probably sometime tomorrow on YouTube, so you can catch up. You could post questions on our subreddit. Yes, I did gain enough karma on Reddit recently to get a subreddit. Yay! You can back us on Amazon by buying stuff on Amazon and using our affiliate code. So visit this link and click on the right store, Amazon.com or Amazon.ca. And basically that kind of gives us credit. We're doing this out of pocket. This will help kind of keep servers up and buy modules and tokens and just sort of create content. Get back our Patreon. What else do we have on the site itself? So here's the section about the campaign. Here are us, our ugly mugs. Here are the characters that we came up with tonight, and other characters will be placed in dramatis personae. So for example, in Ingrid Lyadottir will go in here. Some of the mounts and that sort of thing will go in under this place. The worlds, I think I've already posted some of the world information. Yeah, there's a Grova, Gazarija, Nalbrin. I'm going to save the write-up about Yggdrasil later just because it's just too big. So there's information about the worlds there. I will post the stuff about the afterlife once characters start to die. The journal, we tend to do sort of a quick, a few paragraphs that will start off each game, but I think I'm going to map the journal to the actual session so that you can reread the small bit about the session itself, and then you maybe watch it on YouTube or whatever. There are some recommended products. So the things that we use tonight include a lot of the Pathfinder books. Here are some of the bestiary boxes, as well as some of the heavy reading. I wouldn't call this light reading. This is more like school type reading. The Zen of Art and Archery I'm going to use some of the ideas behind Zen Archery when we do Zildan's background. Lamort de Arthur, obviously, the tales of Arthur and Arthurian knights, and they were not nice people. The Poetic Edda, seems to be a Scandinavian element to what you've seen before. So there's some poems about Norse myth, and then the Epic of Gezar of Ling. So all these books are actually on my table behind me, and I've been I picked them up a couple weeks ago when I learned from the players what they're going to play, because I wanted to do some reading, and I'm kind of a history nerd, mythology nerd. What else do we have on here?
Background.
Yeah, a minor in classics, but a computer science major. Yeah, that kind of nerd. So we've got sort of write-ups about our rules that we're using. We've been playing Pathfinder since kind of the year after it came out, and we've kind of developed some house rules.
Rules.
Yeah.
Just a few.
There are some references as well. So that music that you heard, the weird stuff that you thought was that Adam thought was like Sesame Street music or something.
That we all probably.
I said it was.
Let's be honest.
No. It was High School Stomp.
Right.
Stomp talent show.
It's called Nossians #1 by Eric Alfred, Leslie Satie, but Jan Patterson is the one that redid it so that it sounds kind of like drumming instead of a piano piece. I love this piece. I think it's really weird, and we're going to encounter some weird stuff as we go on to different worlds. So great.
Definitely weird.
There are some call-outs to where we got the original images from some of the artwork. We've kind of only taken little tiny bits of them and altered them. And then the artist that helped us create some of these really, or that created some of these really wonderful. That created these really wonderful backdrops that we've been using. His name is Andreas Rocca. and he gave us permission to use these wonderful pieces of art. So you'll see them all over the place, and you'll notice that we've put on some of them Andreas Rocca and linked to his site. I would recommend go and check out this guy's stuff. It's pretty amazing.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah, and it gives DieDragonDie a really interesting look. So I want to kind of give a shout out to him, saying thank you, and all the artists that we'll deal with will feature on our website. So I think that's it. Next week we'll do the backstory for Galith on Nalbrin, a horrible backwater Dark Age world that King Urther came from.
For the record, I was against that specific name.
Very important
I wanted
question.
to be more obfuscated, but that's fine. That's fine.
Very
It just might
question.
be the pronunciation.
How much XP did we get?
I'll post it. You got 2,400 plus the 250 for character creation, so 2,750. You've earned your second level, although you guys are, kind of paying for third at this point.
So,
Yeah.
is it King Uther or is it King Uker? This might be my planet.
Aerother. King Aerother. It might be the A and the E stuck together. Aerother.
Yeah, there we go. It's a
King
diphthong.
Uker. Yes.
Sounds
I
good.
like your planet. This is good. I come. Told you he's asshole.
Good times.
All right, guys.
All
right.
I'm going to end the stream.
Great.
Stay on VC, guys, and we can just chat for a moment. But
All right.
cool.
All right.
Cool.
Hey, more of that music.
All right. I'll...
Sweet. Finn.
Finn.
I like how we're just talking over this. I don't know how I expected anything else.
Yeah, well, you gotta set it up to mute us when you're closing these out, because
When you flick